Hello, Pisces. Thank you for joining me again at Soul Path Guided Tarot. We're going to do a general read for you, look at the energies. I take what flips out. If something resonates or you like it, please like and subscribe. Your first card out, 10 of Cups, beautiful card to start. 8 of Wands, another beautiful card to follow that. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so what I see here for you Pisces for the current energy, and keep in mind that we are just experiencing a very powerful new moon in Cancer, which is going to really have everyone's emotions quite volatile, quite expressive, quite in our face. So just kind of keep that in mind as we go through this. All right, so you are trying to reach this 10 of Cups, which we all want this, right? It is complete happiness, fulfillment in all aspects of life. It's whatever it is that is important to us, comes into our life and makes us feel happy, fulfilled, grateful, relieved, at peace, just a whole host of beautiful emotions. Having gone through a lot and come to a point where we can kind of take a breather, relax, and enjoy life a little bit. And the beautiful information that you get here in this reading to start is that's what you're hoping for, and you've got a lot of cards to support that. So the second card out is the 8 of Wands. So this is about the thing that's most important to you, the person that's most important to you, the situation you want to bring to yourself. So the cards, the way they're reading, it's very much about career, profession, money, but it's also about fulfilling relationships and love. So there's enough energy here from both the Cups and the Pentacles to support that. So whatever it is that you are trying to focus on, it's like you have been lining up a number of different arrows and shooting them off in synchronicity into the universe, hoping that someone gets the message that this is what you want. This is what you need. And you've been spending a lot of time working on getting that message out. And it's a little bit tiresome at times because you've been doing it for a while. You've been asking for a while. You've been working on it for a while. You've wanted to get to a point where you can start receiving more of the benefits, more of the fruits of your labor, more of the positive experiences, like, oh, I can finally do this now. Oh, I finally have this relief because of my financial situation's being improved. Oh, I finally have a better opportunity with my career. I can, breathe a little easier. I'm finally in a position with a relationship with somebody who really loves me for who I am versus who they thought that I should be, or who they want me to be, or any other thing that's not real and significant to the point where you're willing to stay in that relationship. Because you've had some disappointments in relationships and situations regarding, where you are in life, right? 5 of Cups is all about just feeling exhausted, feeling depleted, feeling drained, feeling as if every time you turn around, one of these cups turns and flips upside down and there's nothing there for you. And we experience that in this school we called Earth, right? That we're here to experience. But what we have to remember, which is difficult when we're struggling, but what we have to remember is there's always a way to fill up another cup. Have we had to go through it several times? Some of us, yeah. Have we had to do it for a long time? Some of us, yes. But we can really kind of own the energy, if you will, by making some significant changes. And we can do that a little bit every day. You've heard the expression by Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. So it's a habit that we have to get into, to get up every day, to go back to trying to do what it is we want to bring to us. And this 3 of Pentacles is to work with the certain people, to partner with certain people, to collaborate with certain people, to create an environment where we like who we're with, we love who we're with, we like what we do, we love what we do, we want to grow that, we want to move it into a space where it can benefit ourselves, our family, your future, all these beautiful things. And then at the bottom of the deck here, you had the Six of Cups. And this is a lot about reflecting on the past. Some of you are kind of a little bit stuck in the past, stuck in some of the things that have been done to you. And that's so normal. We all go through that. We kind of lament and mentate over the things in the past. So we get stuck in that energy of staying in the past where we can't move into what we want to move into. You know, eights are about movement. We want to move into something that we want to experience in our life, a relationship, and improvement. You know, what I'm seeing here is you have a lot of opportunity. You've got, this is a beautiful card about forward momentum. This is a great card about continually doing the work. Put the efforts and energy into it, right? Being your own sovereign being. Don't get caught up in groupthink and what everyone else says you should do or shouldn't do, but doing what you know is right, doing what you feel guided to do, and then taking the action to do that. And sometimes, you know, we take a step and it's not the right step, but we need to regroup, coordinate all our efforts again, all of our energy, and step into that with some faith and some trust that we're ultimately going to get to this beautiful 10 of Cups, this complete fulfillment in our life, this happiness, this peace, this relief. And a lot of times we have to clear the old energy of the past, clear the old energy of what used to be. We need to let these go, right? Take the lessons and the blessings, I always say. But if there's been patterns of things that leave you in this kind of position, if there's been patterns with the same kind of people in the same kind of situations where you find yourself always in, like even in a career, you're always the one who you go for an interview and they tell you it's going to be all these great things and all this great money and all this great opportunity, and it never comes out that way. Well, there's a pattern there, and you just need to kind of take a moment to recognize that and then move away into something of value that's going to bring you what you want, which is, you know, moving, right? 8, movement to what you want, and 10 of Cups. So it's really important to transmute this energy. You have to let it go. Now, I know that many of us say, I've let it go, I don't care. But the reality is, stuff gets stuck in our subconscious. Our subconscious is where 95% of who we are and how we act lives. So if we find ourselves in these patterns that we can't get out of, or situations, or we can't quite get to this 10 of Cups, it's a time to take a moment and look at what we're doing and see if we can do it differently, because you had Temperance underneath that. And this is about having the patience and having the diligence to work through the energies that are opposite, right? You might be in fear mode. You have to turn it into trust and knowing. You might be in that, like, I never get the love I want. I never get the love I need. I never get the fulfillment I need, with I'm going to get it. I already have changed my energy and my outlook. I know it's going to happen. So it's not a mistake that you've got Temperance underneath there saying there's still a little bit of balancing, of maneuvering, of alchemizing your energy. We all have to do it on a regular basis. It's never done, right? Our evolution through this life is never done. Our journey is never done. We continue to go until we don't take our last breath. So you have a lot of really positive cards that say that you can really move into this energy. And 2022 is bringing in energy about creating your own reality. Don't have it created for you. All right, so let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces? Number 4, guiding light. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. Yeah, focused energy leading you the way to this 10 of Cups. Maybe it's to establishing a family, 10 of Cups. Maybe it's to securing a home and a new foundation, some stability, 10 of Cups. Maybe it's an opportunity to move into a place that supports more of your efforts on what you want to do, or supports you and the person you're with, so that you can not be overshadowed by other people, their thoughts and their opinions, and you kind of have an opportunity to go off and do what's right for you and your significant other. with regard to, laying down roots or anything that has to do with securing your life, making sure that your emotions are that of fulfillment and happiness. So doing what's true to you. There's a lot of water energy here. You might be Cancer. That's very possible. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's definitely a Cancer vibe here. Also, I see that this blue is just standing out at me. For a lot of you, this is your throat chakra. You really have to speak up. So if some of you have been in a situation with someone and they are overbearing, or they're stuck in a rut and you're kind of stuck because you're in a relationship or in a marriage or in a partnership with that person, business or family, and you're just feel like you're being sucked down the drain with them or sucked down into negativity or whatever it is, you need to speak up. It's really important. Your throat chakra, this is an indication that needs to be opened and expanded. So speak up. Let people know how you feel. Let them know it's not okay to wallow in their misery. It's time to make some changes. And, you can't change people. You only can change the way you interact and deal with those people. So sometimes there's a need to make a change in relationships. Divine guidance, number 38. Whispers from the beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. Yeah, this is a message from Spirit saying you're not alone. Call on us. The angels have to be asked for help. They cannot intervene without your asking because we all have free will. This is number 38, which reduces to 11. 11 is about your soul path. It's about reaching what your soul desires through the heart space. So, reflecting on how you get here, which is going to resonate with your soul, which is going to give you this great, great happiness and fulfillment, leaving the past behind, creating your own reality, right? Which is what 2022 is about, not having it put on top of you from someone else or somewhere else, and moving into a space where you feel very secure and you feel happy and you feel like you're in the right space in your life in this current time. It's about standing up for yourself. It's about making decisions that are the best for you. It's about not being sidelined by somebody else's negativity. And the first card out you have here is inspired action. Full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. Yeah, that's this. What do you want to create? Who do you want to create it with? Who do you want in your house? Who do you want in your life? Who do you want in your bed? Who do you want in your business? Who do you want to partner with? Okay? Take the inspired action. Let go of the past. Let go of this sadness, this disappointment, this regret, and come up with an energetic strategy, if you will, on how you're going to operate day by day with regard to your emotions, with regard to your interactions with others, with what you expect from yourself, what you expect from others, and just make a plan. Set your intentions, because you have all these cards that are really positive about the movement to the space and place that's fulfilling, that's happy, that's beneficial, that's abundant. What does your heart want? Number 4. Be free to manifest your heart's desires. Okay, so that's twice. You got the number 4, 44. Your card here says divine guidance. 44 means your angels all around you. And I had mentioned that you do need to ask them to intervene because you have free will and they will not infringe on your free will. So what is it that your heart desires? For a lot of you, it's about the security and stability of family, home, life. But stability can be finances too. Stability can be relationship stability and happiness. It's also about, your emotions and how you care for yourself so that you don't neglect how you feel, right? Because when we neglect how we feel, we bury our thoughts and our feelings, and then we move in the wrong direction, and we get more of this. More of disappointment, more of unhappiness. When the goal is always this 10 of Cups. All right, Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces? So there's been some challenges, but the energy's there. It's all about, jumping on board with that energy, taking the steps, not letting others have an impact on you that's so negative or so controlling that you don't know what your next steps are to get you to the place where you're going to have that fulfillment, that happiness. You know, you've got a lot of cards here that show that it's within your grasp. Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Yeah, so again, this is about loving yourself, about loving and being in a union with the right person so that you can create the life, you know, this 10 of cups with all this beautiful energy. It's about being in a state of accepting what you've been through, taking it for what it was, moving beyond it, and then going forward. Your other card that you got is finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. This is finding your path, carving your own path, creating your own reality, your own environment. So you have the opportunity. The energy is there. There's people in your energetic field that want to be supportive. You've got 44 here, 44, which is angels and divine guidance. You have to be able to trust a little bit and have a little bit of faith, which it's difficult when we are struggling. It's difficult when we're trying to bring something to us, but it is very possible because you have a lot of money aspects here and, you know, fulfilling, emotional, self-satisfying cups here about loving yourself, loving your life, loving your environment, loving your situation. So, you know, it's time to turn over a new page, leave the past behind and go forward. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. If something resonated, a piece, a part of the whole, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you many blessings, much love, and happiness. Namaste.